Okay, the building block of our company is what we call a binary compensation plan. Binary means exactly what that. There's basically, binary means there's two legs. We also have a second phase called the enrollment tree, where we take the same people in the binary and we change the structure and make it into a unilevel plan. Okay, I'm going to show you how these two structures within our compensation plan work. Okay, like I said, the building block is a binary, so that's what you want to focus on. The other structure automatically, the computer automatically does that. Okay, so in a binary compensation plan, here's you, of course, and you're going to sign up your first two people, left and right, okay, on the binary tree. Here you are over here on the other structure called the enrollment. So this is the binary tree and this is the enrollment tree. Binary is where your placement is in the tree. Enrollment is just another word for your genealogy. It's basically how you enrolled in the company. So it's how you enrolled and how the people all beneath you that you sponsored enrolled their people. It shows their line of enrollment of who sponsored who sponsored who sponsored who. So in this situation, you'd sign up your first person, left and right, and become qualified. Those people are also what we call front line to you in your enrollment tree. So you created two separate legs in your enrollment tree. Now let's say this person goes out and signs up his first two people. Okay? They would fall under him in the enrollment tree. Okay? Now let's say you go out and you sign up your third personal sponsor. This is the third person that you personally sponsored. Okay? He now shows up as a brand new leg in your enrollment tree, or in other words, everybody you personally sponsor are front line to you. Okay? So he goes out and sponsors his people. This person starts sponsoring people. Let's say you go out and now sponsor your fourth person and put them right there. This is nothing but a placement tree. Okay? You directly sponsored 1, 2, 3, and 4, but they're not directly under you. They're somewhere in the binary tree. You sign up your fourth person, he's going to be a brand new frontline leg to you in your enrollment tree. If you sponsor 50 people, personally sponsor, you're going to have 50 enrollment tree legs with these people somewhere in the binary going to be in the enrollment tree. So there's a left and a right leg. Okay? The first thing that I want to teach you is that we pay out a true 52% of commissions. And actually, we pay more than that, and I'll get to that in a little bit and show you why we do. But we pay out a full 52%. Other network marketing companies, they always say we pay up to 50% because they don't pay the full 50%, and I'll show you how that works. We do, and the reason we do is because we have two structures that we pay on. The first thing we're going to pay in the commission structure is we're going to pay 10% of the weaker leg. We're going to pay 10% of the volume of the weaker leg. Now let me give you an example. Let's say after these have expanded out here. Let's say, for example, that this leg over here does $10,000 worth of volume in a given month. And this leg over here does $12,000 worth of volume in a month. Okay? We're going to pay you 10% of the lesser leg. In this case, 10,000 is the lesser leg volume, and so we're going to pay you 10% of that, which would equal a check for $1,000. Okay? It's the same thing as basically what we actually pay is we're paying the equivalent volume on both sides 5%. So we're going to pay you 5% of this leg and 5% of that leg of the matching volume. It's the same thing as saying we're going to pay you 10% of the lesser leg. Okay? After we've paid this volume will then flush. Because every month we start brand new. We'll pay you on that volume, it'll flush, but you see in this example, this leg had 2,000 more than this leg. So 2,000 points of volume would then roll over to the next month. That's what we call a rollover volume. So each month, whatever leg is greater, we're going to pay the equivalent volume on both sides, and then the extra amount will roll over the next month. So now the next month, you already start with $2,000 in that leg before you've done anything. If the next month is exactly the same thing as happened the previous month, meaning there's no extra volume, you didn't grow. It was exactly the same as the previous month, meaning you had 10,000 again in this leg and 12,000 volume in that leg. Again, we would pay you 10% of the lesser leg, which would be another $1,000, and another $2,000 would roll over to the next month, meaning in that next month you would start with $4,000 accumulative in that rollover volume in your stronger leg. Every month, whatever's not paid in commissions rolls over to the next month. So the stronger leg always starts with volume in that leg from previous rollover months. And of course, it could switch. The next month, if you have a lot of growth in this side, this could become the stronger leg. Whatever it is, the balance that's unpaid will always roll over to the next month. Also, your personal volume always swings to the lesser leg. So each month, as your legs grow, whenever at the end of the month, whatever legs, the lesser leg, your personal volume swings to that leg and it gets credit in that lesser leg volume, and you get paid on your personal volume.